The untouched truth of human laughter? Laughter. We all do it. We laugh when we hear a good joke, when we feel joy, when we're nervous, or even when we're trying to fit in. It's one of the most universal human behaviors crossing cultures, languages, and even time. No matter where you're from, laughter sounds familiar. A burst of sound, often uncontrollable, that unites people instantly. But here's the shocking truth. For something so common, laughter is one of the least understood aspects of human life. Why do we laugh? Where did laughter come from? And is it really just about humor? Or does it hide something much deeper about who we are? Scientists, philosophers, and historians have been puzzled by laughter for centuries. Ancient thinkers like Plato and Aristotle debated its meaning, often calling it a sign of superiority, as if people laugh to feel above others. Later, Thomas Hobbes described laughter as a sudden glory, suggesting it came from pride. But the untouched truth of laughter goes far beyond smugness or jokes. The more researchers dig into its origins, the more it seems that laughter is older than civilization itself. Imagine this. A group of early humans gathered around a fire thousands of years ago. Food had been shared, stories exchanged, dangers survived. Out of nowhere, someone makes a funny noise or gesture, and suddenly the group erupts into laughter. That sound wasn't just entertainment. It was glue. It bonded the group, told everyone you belong here, and kept the fragile social fabric from tearing apart. Anthropologists now believe laughter may have been one of humanity's first tools for survival, a nonverbal way to create trust long before complex language existed. But here's the twist. Humans aren't the only ones who laugh. If you tickle a chimpanzee, you'll hear panting, rhythmic sounds remarkably similar to human laughter. Rats, yes, rats, emit high-frequency chirps when they're tickled or playing with each other. Even dogs display a kind of play pant that some researchers consider a canine version of laughter. This suggests laughter is far more ancient than we thought, stretching back tens of millions of years into the evolutionary past. So if laughter isn't just human, what makes ours unique? Unlike animals, humans use laughter in astonishingly complex ways. Sometimes we laugh at genuine humor, but often we laugh when nothing is funny at all. Think about nervous laughter when you're in an awkward situation, or the forced chuckle at a boss's bad joke, or the contagious laughter that erupts in a group even when no one knows what they were laughing about. These aren't accidents, they're social signals. Researchers studying conversations discovered that laughter happens most often during pauses in speech, almost like punctuation. It's less about jokes and more about rhythm, connection, and harmony. In fact, one of the most mind-blowing statistics is that people are 30 times more likely to laugh when they re with others than when they re alone. That means laughter isn't really about humor, it's about people. That brings us to its strangest power. Laughter is contagious. We've all experienced it. A giggle starts, spreads, and suddenly an entire room is laughing uncontrollably, even if no one knows why. Scientists believe this contagion goes back to primitive times. In the wild, if one member of a group spotted danger, their alarm sounds would alert the others. Similarly, shared laughter reassured groups that everything was safe, reinforcing bonds and reducing tension. Today, the same mechanism makes us laugh along with TV sitcom laugh tracks, even when the jokes aren't particularly funny. It's a reflex, rooted in survival. But laughter also has a hidden dark side. Throughout history, laughter has been used as a weapon. Roman audiences mocked defeated gladiators with cruel laughter. In the Middle Ages, public executions often turned into grim spectacles filled with jeers and chuckles at the condemned. Even today, bullying often involves groups laughing at a victim. The untouched truth is that laughter can both unite and divide, heal and hurt, elevate and humiliate. It's a double-edged sword, one of the most powerful tools of human interaction. Then there are the mysteries of laughter's effect on our bodies. When we laugh, our brain releases endorphins, those natural, feel-good chemicals. Our heart rate rises, our lungs expand, and our muscles relax afterward. It's like a mini workout for the body. Some studies even suggest that laughter boosts the immune system and relieves pain. In fact, doctors in the 20th century began experimenting with laughter therapy, encouraging patients to watch comedies to aid recovery. Ramon Cousins, a journalist who battled a painful illness, famously claimed that 10 minutes of hearty laughter gave him 2 hours of pain-free sleep. The idea that laughter could be medicine captured the imagination of scientists everywhere. But perhaps the most haunting chapter in the history of laughter is the Tanganyika laughter epidemic of 1962 in a small village in modern-day Tanzania. 3 schoolgirls began laughing uncontrollably. Soon their laughter spread to classmates, then to entire schools, eventually affecting more than 1,000 people. Some laughed for hours, others for days, unable to stop. The epidemic shut down schools and baffled doctors. Was it hysteria, stress, or some unknown neurological condition? No one knows for sure. But it revealed something startling. Laughter, though joyous, can also overwhelm, disrupt, and terrify. It's as if laughter has a mind of its own. Today, neuroscientists are trying to unlock laughter's deepest secrets. They've discovered that when we laugh, multiple regions of the brain light up. The limbic system, which controls emotions, the motor cortex, which coordinates movement, and even reward centers that process pleasure. This makes laughter one of the most complex behaviors the brain performs. But still, the question remains, why did evolution design such a peculiar system? Why spend so much neural energy on something as silly as laughter? Some researchers now argue that laughter is the foundation of human culture. Before writing, before music, before religion, laughter might have been the first shared human language. It crossed barriers of tribe and tongue, creating bonds that made cooperation possible. In this view, laughter isn't a side effect of humor. It's the original soundtrack of humanity, the heartbeat of our social lives. Think about it. The first time 2 strangers realized they could laugh together, they became less of a threat to each other. The first time a group laughed at a shared joke, they created a sense of us instead of me. And every time you laugh today, whether at a meme, a movie, or a moment with friends, you're tapping into that same ancient force, sound that has echoed for millions of years, shaping who we are. The untouched truth of human laughter is that it's far more than amusement. Survival, connection, weapon, medicine, and mystery, all rolled into one. It unites species, spans history, and defines humanity. So the next time you find yourself laughing, pause for a moment. Behind that simple sound lies the story of evolution, culture, and the fragile, beautiful need we all share to belong.